this last step, we are going to see how to add our devices to our search function using a Rockwell tool that is already part of the FTViewSE tools. So let's start. There is a very useful tool that is part of the FTViewSE tools. It's called Application Documenter. This tool has been introduced since version 5 of FTViewSE, which helps in documenting your FTView application. However, for our purpose in building in the search function, we are going to utilize this tool to help us build that list very quickly and easily. So I'm gonna bring the tools here, which you can find under the Rockwell software. So once you start it, you can select your application. Mine is a network application. Okay, so it looks like this, where it shows all our servers and screens and so forth. So for our demonstration here, I'm just going to expand and I'm going to click on this one, the separator screen. Now what this is going to do is basically going to go through the all screen and grab all the objects and then show us here all the configurations, the object we use, the naming and so forth. But the area that we are interested in this report is this one right here. So it says here tags used by the components. So now in here it shows us essentially all the devices that are part of this screen. So we're going to take advantage of that. Now one way to extract this is we're going to go and say export, and we are going to just put it on our desktop, say save. Yes, looks like I already put it in the desktop, so I'm just going to overwrite it, and then it's give us this web page. We can just simply click on this link. It takes us to the report, and then if we keep scrolling down here, we are going to get to the area that we are interested in, which is this one here. So what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to simply select up to here, and then I'm going to go to an Excel work group, which right here I already kind of pasted, but just to show you here, I'm going to paste it. And then once you do that, you're going to have to essentially massage your list a bit and get rid of the stuff you don't need, like the shortcuts and so forth, and add your descriptions and why not, in a way that's it's gonna probably look something like this. So now we extracted all the devices that are part of that screen. Now once we do that, the next step we're gonna do, so we're gonna leave this aside for a moment, and we are gonna go back to our application. And what we're gonna do this time, we're gonna go right click on our search server and go import and export, and then we're gonna export the configuration we have there. So right now we only have this one test that we created in step 2. So we're going to click next and then next, and then I'm going to call this number 2 because I already prepared another one that we're going to use, and I'm going to say finish. Okay, so it has been successfully exported. So I'm just going to go now to my desktop and I'm going to bring that in here. So I'm going to open that up we're going to say yes. So as you see here, we only have this one here that we created. So we're going to add those devices we extracted from the other step. So we're can simply grab these, copy them, and then we can come here and just select this. So that's going to give us the name, and then we can simply put this all down like this. Now, one thing we have to keep in mind here, the message has to be obviously different for each one of them. So that's your description that you can add in the previous step. So I'm going to say this is 3, and then like that. And then in here, you see here, this is the command. So this is all belong to that same screen that we have. And then in the same way, we are gonna also create these. Now this group here should stay 0, so we can just copy this and then paste it like that. Now next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to our messages, and then we have to create those messages in here that correspond to each of the alarms. So for me, I'm just going to simply grab these and I'm going to paste them here, and then I'm going to do just like that, and that's going to give me the messages in there. So that's about what you want to set up in here, and then you can close it, you hit save, yes. And then next we want to go to our application in here, and we're going to import now the file that we just set up. So I go import configuration Excel, and then next, and I'm going to import this one here. This is I have prepared, and then I go next, and then finish, and it says imported all successfully. So we're going to see in here, we're going to open up our alarm and event, or search server should call it, and here we go. Here's all our devices we just added. So with the same way, we're going to keep going into our application documenter, and we're going to click on all our main screens, and then to do the same, to repeat the same process over and over. Now here is the list for this screen until we are done with all the main screens we wanna add. And then once all that step is done, now if we go here, you can see here's all our devices. So now let's say, for example, we're looking for LT1501 device, and then we're going to say we want LT15 like that. It's highlighted for us in here. I'm going to close this for now and double click on it, and here it is. It took us to that screen where that device is. So I hope you enjoyed this video series, and if you enjoy the content, please subscribe and like. Thank you very much for watching.